Namaskar, I am Devajyoti Ghosh and you're watching CNN 24 News Silchar. On behalf of the entire CNN 24 family, we extend our heartiest greetings to all the people of Barak Valley on the auspicious occasion of Kali Pujo and Diwali. May Ma Kali's divine strength and the light of Diwali bring peace, prosperity, and happiness to every home, from the banks of the Barak Valley to the hills beyond. Let this festival of light dispel all darkness, unite every heart, and illuminate our valley with new hopes and positive energy. Shubho Kali Pujo, Shubho Deepavali. This is CNN 24 News Silchar, celebrating faith, festivity, and togetherness with you. News headlines. PM Modi celebrates Diwali aboard INS Vikrant with Navy personnel off Goa coast. NIT Silchar lights over 1 lakh Diyas to honor Zubeen Garg and Operation Sindoor Martyrs. Sribhumi Devotees honor ancestors on Kushiyara's sacred waters. The centre has cracked down on corruption in the Jal Jeevan Mission, the flagship scheme to bring tap water to every rural home. No more fake ORS. FSSAI bans misleading drinks after Hyderabad doctors' 8-year battle. News in details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi marked Diwali 2025 aboard the aircraft carrier INS Vikrant, anchored off the coast of Goa, spending the festival with the men in white of the Indian Navy. The visit continues his tradition of celebrating Diwali with armed forces personnel, this being his 12th Diwali with the uniformed services. According to officials, his address to the crew will highlight Operation Sindoor, India's recent counter-strike following the Pahalgam terror attack, underscoring the Navy's role in the mission. Modi described the ship as embodying infinite powers and called the personnel his family, remarking that the glow of dawn on the ocean mirrored the lamps of Diwali. This celebration of lights at sea symbolizes the Prime Minister's intent to reaffirm the nation's maritime strength and the armed forces' integration into national festivities. In a poignant Diwali tribute, NIT Silchar illuminated 1,11,111 earthen lamps on October 20th, 2025 in Assam's Barak Valley. The display honored the late music legend Zubeen Garg and the martyrs of Operation Sindoor. The sprawling football ground was transformed into a sea of lights, forming a giant image of Lord Ram, symbolizing unity and sacrifice. The event, organized by the Institute's administration, students and staff, transcending religious and cultural boundaries, drawing participants from all walks of life. Director Professor Dilip Kumar Vaidya remarked, "This year's Diwali holds deeper meaning. We remember Zubindar, whose music continues to inspire millions, and pay homage to the brave soldiers who sacrificed their lives in Operation Sindoor." The initiative reflects NIT Silchar's commitment to fostering a spirit of unity and remembrance during the Festival of Lights. In a heartfelt tribute to their forefathers, devotees in Sribhumi gathered at the Immersion Ghat along Kalibari Road on October 20th, 2025. They lit earthen lamps and set them afloat on the Kushiyara River, a sacred tradition symbolizing remembrance and spiritual connection. Crafting miniature boats from banana stems, the devotees gently placed the glowing lamps upon them, allowing them to drift downstream, creating a mesmerizing spectacle of light on the tranquil waters. The ritual, steeped in faith and tradition, resonated with quiet chants, highlighting the community's deep-rooted belief in purity, peace, and remembrance through nature's elements, water and light. This event was only celebrated ancestral reverence, but also underscored the timeless bond between the living and the departed. After a top-level review, the union government has directed all states to submit detailed reports on corruption cases and actions taken against officials and contractors under the Jal Jeevan Mission. The Jal Shakti Ministry's latest directive seeks information on FIRs, suspensions, blacklisting of firms, and recovery of funds linked to irregularities. Over 100 inspection teams have already been deployed nationwide after the Cabinet Secretary flagged poor monitoring and data manipulation in the scheme. Launched in 2019, the Jal Jeevan Mission aims to provide clean drinking water to over 12 crore rural households. With fresh scrutiny from the center, states are now under pressure to prove that every drop of the mission's money is being used honestly. In a landmark move, India's food regulatory FSSAI has banned companies from using the term ORS on food or drink labels. The decision follows an 8-year fight by Hyderabad pediatrician Dr. Shivaranjani Santosh, who exposed that many Tetra Pak drinks falsely claimed to be oral rehydration solutions but lacked the correct salt-water balance, worsening dehydration in children. Dr. Santosh called it a win for people and patients, as the directive now forces all states to remove fake ORS products from the market. Assam to grant tea garden land to workers. 3% job quota announced. In a historic move, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has announced that the state will transfer ownership of tea garden land to workers who have lived on their estates for generations. A landmark bill to this effect will be tabled in the Legislative Assembly on November 25th, marking a major reform in the state's tea industry. The Chief Minister also declared a 3% reservation in government jobs for tea garden communities, saying the decision recognizes their century-long contribution to Assam's economy and culture. Here we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for our next bulletin.